We are back.
He tried to throw me off. What's
No,
up,
no, no,
Shay?
I did, man. I ain't trying to throw y'all, man. What's going on? Be rich.
What it do? What it do? I gotta turn my phone off, man. Phone ringing. What's up, man?
Yeah,
So we
man. That's what's
it's
up, man.
Tuesday.
Let me make sure my phone not ringing.
Check, check, check. Microphone check. What it do? What it do?
Yeah, man. So yeah, man. Here we are on a Tuesday. Yesterday was a winning Monday because the Atlanta Falcons beat the Dallas Cowboys on Sunday, and here we are on Tuesday, 2 days removed from the game. And yeah, man, we're going live. I'm gonna wait till couple more people jump in before I pose some of the questions. But here we are to talk Atlanta Falcons. Like as you see down below under my name, it says Falcons 6-3, Hawks injured. Let's talk about it. Cause man, we have a very injured basketball team, and we have a football team that is one game away from from tying the most wins that they've had over the last how many years has it been now? About 6, 7 years that they haven't gone over 7 wins. So here we are, man.
Hey, man. I made a prediction that the Falcons would beat Dallas 45-14. It almost came to pass.
How did it almost go? It was 28-21. How is that close to 45-14?
I mean, it was 27-21, but
Okay,
we we
27-21.
we
No,
just
no, no. It
didn't.
was 28-21, right? Oh, was it 27-20? Man, you throwing me off, man. Cause
It was 27-21 because they went for a 2-point conversion
oh,
to cut
okay,
it back.
okay, 27-21. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Throwing me off, man.
I,
Throwing me
I
off.
w- I was closer than you were.
If you was in the prices right, you'd have went over, so you'd have lost.
Nah, I said 27-14. I
Oh,
said
you did
27
say
to
that.
14.
Oh, you was. Hey, pound.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Good
Mm-hmm.
job.
Yep. I said
So,
27-14. Yep, I sure did. So I would have got that, man. I
yeah,
would
you
have
would
got
have
that.
got that.
Bob Barker and the ladies would have had
Yeah,
to give me some gifts.
yeah, they sure would have. You said 27 for real? You hit
I
the
said
number,
20. I
bro.
said 27-14, and I almost had it.
It almost was
Almost
right.
had it exactly, but they got their last touchdown. Yep, I said 27-14.
And I said the dogs will win by 14.
Yeah, man. Oh, yeah, man. God, I needed to put dogs down there too. We can talk dogs. So look, let's just start, man. Atlanta Falcons,
Yes.
6-3. We're halfway through the season. How do you feel about where your team is right now?
Um, what up? What up, Instagram? Instagram, why I'm thinking. All right, Atlanta Falcons. I'm very proud of you guys. I'm happy. I wish we wouldn't have lost to Kansas City. That still bites, and I wish we wouldn't have lost to Seattle. That still hurts. That bothers me. Pittsburgh, shit, it was a tough game, man. TJ Watts, you got to give it up to him. That still bothers me, but not as much as the Kansas City game because we had the interference call that was a no call in the end zone. I think we should have won that game. In Seattle, we just didn't show up. But I think that game helped us for the Cowboys game and the Tampa game. It kind of woke us up. Um, I think the Falcons, man, are winning. They're in stride, and we still haven't played our best football. We still haven't played our best football. I want to see it all clicking. I'm very concerned about this anemic pass rush. I saw somebody in Instagram said, "Will we trade for someone?" Is this today? Is today the trade deadline?
I don't know. I have to check on it.
Yeah, I know it's in the first week of November. Um, guys, if you know if this is the trade deadline, let me know. Um, J Media said, "Will we add a pass rusher today?" Martinez says we good, still room for improvement. We need a pass rusher to give us a run. Hey, y'all, let me know when the trade deadline. I'll come back and check it out. But I feel good about the Falcons' direction. I feel like we got better football ahead of us. Trade line is today. Okay. I feel like man, I feel like it's gonna be us in Detroit, and I hope we can pull it off to go to Super Bowl. Well, I know we're gonna pull it off, but Detroit. I'm worried about their defense. They got a good defense and they have a good offense. Detroit's the real deal, man.
So you just overlooking a whole lot of other good teams that we have to play.
I'm not overlooking. I feel like I feel like Detroit can give us a run for our money. I feel like we can get everybody else. I feel like we
Okay.
can get everybody else in the NFC. That is.
I
I
mean,
feel
I
like
feel like the Falcons are right there with all the other teams, but
yeah.
you just so like Washington just means nothing to you.
Washington. Yeah, yeah, man. That quarterback, Jake, man. Oof. Washington, their offense scares me, not their defense. Their offense
The
scares me.
Minnesota Vikings, who know Kirk Cousins like the back of their hand, that doesn't bother you.
Um, it did at first, but they come down. They've come down. I think Sam Darnold, he's gonna show who he really is soon. I'm Washington and Detroit, man. I'm scared of Washington's offense, and then and always it seems like whenever we play former coaches or former players, man, they always get the best of us. I hope that don't. Well, I know that's not gonna happen this time against Quinn. It happened this year with Arthur Smith. Kansas City, nah, Seattle, nah, yeah. Arthur Smith. I wanted us to beat Arthur Smith. We got to beat Dan Quinn, man. Shit, can't be. We can't Falcon. We can't do the Falcon. We can't Falcon the Falcon, man. We can't do that, man. The Hawks, man. I feel
Hold on,
really.
let's stay right here with the Falcons. We're
All right,
not done with the Falcons. We
all
we
right,
can
all
move
right,
to the
all right.
house later.
All right. So how I feel pretty optimistic. I feel like we haven't played our best football. Um, I feel like we're relatively healthy. Our line is getting healthy. Our center's coming back. Yeah. Trade deadline today. We're gonna know if we're gonna get a pass rusher. They say we're going after this kid. That's from Georgia, man. With the Giants. I can't say his name.
Oh,
Buddy, I'm gonna call
Jalari.
him Buddy. Yeah,
Oh,
Buddy.
Jalari.
Ojulari.
Mm-hmm.
I
You don't
can't.
remember Ojulari? He also has a brother that's
He
in the
played for
league as
UGA,
well.
right?
Yeah, him and his brother play. He has
Okay,
an
I
older
don't know his
brother
brother. Okay.
that's been in the league. Yeah, Ojulari.
What's the update on Drake London's injury? That's what TikTok's asking me.
Man, it's Tuesday. They haven't given any updates yet. They're gonna give the updates whenever they are forced to give the updates. So I
Okay.
don't know. Or Grady. I know they said Grady could have come back in, but anytime you hear anything about
Oh, that
Achilles
Achilles.
strain
Ooh.
or Achilles this, you start to worry a
But
little bit.
he didn't
So
tear his Achilles or nothing, right? He good.
oh no, if he tore it, we would all know that, man. It'd be like, he would have had surgery by now.
All
If he
right.
would have tore his Achilles on Sunday, he'd have had surgery. So my take on everything. Um I like where we are, but we have a lot of room for improvement. Like I don't think that our defense will be able to continue to skate by without a pass rush. I just feel like sooner or later, when you have to get it, like when you have to, like that's what I was talking about back when we did a live with some of our other comrades. That's what I was talking about. When you have to get it, do we have the players who can get it when you have to get it? I trust Jesse Bates to make a play. I trust Justin Simmons to make a play. I trust if Grady can, he'll make. But as the defensive line as a whole and the pass rush as a whole, I don't feel great about it. I still don't feel great about it, and I feel good about the offense. That the offense can put up points on just about anybody. But we do have spurts where we seem to shoot ourselves in the foot more times than not. So if I'm looking at where we are right now, halfway of the season, thinking about how I was projecting the season to turn out. I feel good about where we are, 6-3. I mean, how can you not feel good about 6-3? Um, you 9 games in, you're in the positive. Now we do have a tough stretch. I mean, a lot of people felt like early in the season was the toughest stretch, but this half of the season is also pretty tough. Washington, what they were 7-2 right now, playing great ball. Minnesota, I can't remember. Did Minnesota win their last game? If so, Minnesota probably about 6-3, something like that, or same. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, I would love it if Calais came back. But um, so we have to worry about the Vikings, and I'm not even gonna get to Detroit. Like I'm gonna go through all the other teams that we have to worry about. Man, we got to like the Eagles hadn't gone anywhere. Like, do you want to play the Eagles again necessarily? Like, we have to play, possibly run up against the Eagles, and as much as everyone that wears a hat like this or represents this symbol hates Kyle Shanahan, I mean, I don't think it's a gimme that we'll just go beat down the 49ers. I don't. I don't think that's just a gimme that we'll just go in and just dominate the 49ers. You know, we have a lead in the division over the Bucks. I mean, so I feel good about where we are. I'm not willing to say it's us in Detroit, like my guy Be Rich. Be Rich is the ultimate optimist, the sports optimist.
All right,
He is the
Atlanta
sports
optimist.
optimist, man. He's the sports optimist. He
Atlanta
always
optimist.
says it's gonna turn out right, and it never does.
Yes, it
So
does.
so
Yes, it does. It turned out right
no, it
Saturday when I was
doesn't.
talking about the Bulldogs. Yeah,
Man,
yeah, it
stop, man.
did.
We talking
It
about the
did. I was.
Bulldog, man. Look, man, we'll move on. I don't even want to talk about them right now, man. We're talking Falcons, 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 Falcons. We on
Well,
the
you said
Falcons right
never.
now.
I'm just stating your
It
statement.
doesn't. I'm talking about the overall view of everything.
Nah,
Okay, we
it
got one
does.
little game, but the overall view, no, it
I mean,
doesn't.
we 6-3. That's the overall view. I was optimistic beginning of the season
Dude,
before it started.
we're not gonna get into this being something that's not going to happen
Well,
tonight. I'm just saying I'm
I'm
not
just
going
saying.
straight to Detroit. I'm not going straight to Detroit and saying it's us in Detroit. Like I'm not
Hey man,
going straight
I
to
just
Detroit.
said for the NFC Championship, that's what I believe. I didn't say the other teams weren't going to be easy. I mean, we're going to be easy. I mean, Washington, I see Washington and the Eagles. You brought up a point like we beat them, but shit, they looking strong and they got a better record than us
I'm just saying you went straight to Detroit. I'm just basing off what
because the
happened.
team that
That's
I
all.
see the toughest team right now at this time to me is Detroit. It could
Okay,
change.
that's cool, and I'm speaking on that. Now you waffling a little bit, man. My
I
kids
ain't
had Waffle
waffling.
House
I'm
early.
not waffling. I'm not
You
waffling.
should have been there with them,
Matter of
man,
fact,
because
I
they got
want
some
Waffle
Waffle
House.
House early.
Today's episode is sponsored by Waffle House. I'm going there
Man,
today.
no, it's not, man. We're not sponsored by unless they really finna cut a check. You know what I'm saying? Unless they about to cut
I'm
a
gonna
check.
cut them a check today.
Man, done, boy. You hustling backwards.
My
Hustling
stomach ain't.
backwards, man.
My stomach ain't.
Man. Hey man, hey Quinn, man, you always welcome to come back home, man, with the Falcons, man. Your mom, man, big Falcon fan, man. So yeah, man, come on back home from the
Hey Quinn,
Saints.
what's going on with the Saints, man? Y'all fired y'all coach.
Hey man, we ain't
let me,
finna spend no time
hold
talking
on,
about
hold
them
on.
right now.
I just want to say one thing. I don't want to cuss. The MF that ran the score up on us the last play and let Jameis Winston call whatever he wanted to call.
He didn't. James Winston did it on his own.
He's
Oh,
still the head. He's still the head coach.
yeah, but I'm saying he didn't ask them to do it.
I didn't say he asked him to do it, but he should have
You
had some.
said the Miggy figure who ran the score up, implying that he's the one who
He's
did it.
he's the coach.
Okay, well, go ahead,
If,
man.
yeah, so he ran the score up on the Falcons. He's gone. He's out of there. You're out of there.
Man,
And
what does that have to do? Why do we spend time talking about that, man? Who cares?
because I'm a ain't it's ain't week, bruh. It's hate
Okay,
week. We hate the Saints.
okay.
Step on their
Who
necks.
cares
They
about them
fired their
losing?
coach, man.
And guess what? I
For
dislike them
people,
so much. I don't want to talk about them losing their coach. So
for
what?
people that don't know, they fired their head coach, and he's out of here. And Quentin said, "Can he come home, please? I wasn't thinking about the Saints till Quentin popped his Saint happy face ass in here. What's up, Quentin? You my ninja, but damn, F the
Hey
Saints.
man,
Yeah, come join us, man. There you go. Nah, don't be cheering for the Falcons now, man. Wait till the season over.
man,
Leave the shit far apart.
it's some personal reasons. It's some personal reasons he's coming back. We won't get to it on the show, but yeah, Quinn, come on back, man. Family first, my brother.
All
Family
right,
first.
all
I know
right.
why you want to come back to represent the fam. Come on back, my brother. Come
Yeah,
on back, man.
yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I just don't
I,
want him to jinx it. That's all. But you know
man,
what?
how is he gonna jinx it?
He got an advocate in heaven right now, in Falcon heaven, pulling for the Falcons. So you know, we come on back, man. You welcome back, bro.
Man, 6-3, Atlanta Falcons. Yeah, I feel good where we are overall with the record. It's definitely some things, and I'm gonna tell you, man, I still get aggravated. I still get aggravated by the Falcons. I
What
do,
part?
dog. I
What
still get
part?
aggravated that they act like Tyler Algier is not on the team. It aggravates me. I mean, it aggravates me to no end. It aggravates me
I mean, he did get stuffed for
straight
that
up.
3rd and 1. He did get stuffed for that 3rd-and-1. I think he was
And other
punished.
players had, but man, it's about like let the man play. I mean, he
And then
just
he
got a
fumbled. And
touchdown
then
the
he
last
fumbled.
game.
Then he fumbled last game in the end zone. Cost us 2 points.
Man, okay, you calling out 2 bad plays. So what?
So I think
Tyler
he was
Algier,
on.
one of our best players.
I think he was on punishment.
Man, dog, they've been doing this for the past 2 years. Come on, man. That don't have nothing to do with those
The
plays.
past year and a half.
No, they've been doing that for the past 2 seasons.
Past year and a
This
half.
season and last season.
This season ain't over. It's halfway.
This season and last season. Man, come on, man. You see the way the trend is going.
It's not 2 years.
You see the way the trend is going.
I mean, I like how they had. I like last week's game plan.
Man, they didn't even hardly play Tyler Algier. Didn't even hardly play them.
But see, Bajan did good last week. What you think about Bajan?
I mean, Bajan is playing well, but they need to let Tyler Algier continue to touch the ball as well. I don't care how well Bajan plays. If you're not letting Tyler Algier play, I have a problem with it.
That's awesome.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Straight up.
I mean,
let Tyler Algier touch the ball.
Didn't Tyler score a touchdown last week?
Yeah, he did. I think he needs to touch the ball more. He needs to touch the ball more. You know, yes, you're right. We need man. Can you stay out the chat, man? I got it.
Okay.
I got it, man. You handle Instagram.
Okay, let me talk to Instagram. Let me see what they got going on.
Man, yes, Mike. We need a pass rush. 100%. We need a pass rush. And Beasley said, no, feed the hot hand. You can't get a hot hand if you don't touch the ball. That's the one thing about it. We never know. Like whenever Tyler is running the ball well, they take it from him. You don't know if Tyler got the hot hand when they go 2 series and the man don't even get in until the third series.
He did fumble, almost cost us the game though. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, Chad said, "What's up, boys? Love the show."
So you still stuck on that? The man had one bad play.
I'm giving us a shout out.
Now you bringing up the man. Hold up, man. Hold up.
Let me get a shout out.
Hold on. That you can get that shot. That shot ought to be the. So you're going to bring up the one bad play the man had. You're going to bring that up. All kind of players that had a bunch of bad plays, and that's the play.
And he got stuffed on 3rd-and-1.
Okay, and Bajan got stuffed on 4th-and-1.
Because Tyler didn't make the block.
Man, dog, Tyler not a fullback, my guy. He's not a fullback.
I mean, he missed the block.
He's not a fullback. He's not a fullback.
If he would, okay,
he's not a fullback.
I'm telling you what happened, bro. He made the wrong read.
Man, he's not a fullback.
But
so I see it right now. So just go ahead and say it, Beard. You're against Tyler Algier. Just go ahead and say it, dog.
I'm not against Tyler Algier.
Yes,
Tyler
you are.
Algier.
I mean, everyone can see
Tyler.
it. Man, you against Tyler. You want to bring the man fumbles one time, and I mean, he did fumble and got us a safety in the end zone. I mean, the man did fumble.
He almost cost us the game. Real talk. What if it a touchdown?
How did he almost cost us the game?
Because he fumbled the ball and they almost recovered it for a touchdown. If it weren't for Moody,
and we were up 2 touchdowns. So how is that going to cost us the game?
And they almost still came back and won the game, Trey.
But how is that going to cost us the game?
Because it would have been closer. They wouldn't have had to make some plays that they made at the end.
And
of the
defense got back on the field, so it's up to defense to stop them. So there's no way he could have cost us the game.
All right, Trey. Whatever.
Thank you.
I'm not finna argue.
You're a Tyler Algier hater, man. Hey, look, man, you see what Ryan said. Thank you, Ryan. That was Tyler's only fumble in his career, and that's all you talking about.
Hey, man, he missed the block in
I
Kansas
get it,
City,
man.
But what could have potentially
You, Arthur Smith, and Zach Robinson must be hanging out at the Waffle House because neither one of y'all want Tyler Algier to get the ball.
I am going to the Waffle House after this game. I swear.
I get it, man.
Promise, Lord.
I get it, man.
Hey, I like Tyler Algier, man. I like Bajan better.
Is that so?
Yes, that's a fact. What you gonna say about that? I like Tyler Algier, but I like Bajan Robinson better. What?
Okay.
Now let me shout out our Instagram people, bro.
I can't tell you who to like.
He said, "Boys, love the show. Just tap it in to say if we pull an elite pass rusher, I'm writing Terry in on my ballot." Hey, y'all, it is voting today. Y'all make sure y'all go vote. Chad says Washington offense looks scary. I agree. Old Dog says Falcons got to make a trade or two for a deep playoff run. Everybody saying they got a trade, man. Big Fred said, "What it do, y'all? What it do, Fred?" Lee Moore said, "We do need another linebacker that can pass rush." I want to talk about the linebackers. Martinez, Tyler goes hard for the team. He puts us in.
Thank you.
He puts us on his back. Needs more action. I agree.
Thank you.
He needs 10 touches a game. Both needs touches. MJ3, we
Thank
still
you.
won. Dez 1087. We need to get a rusher in the draft one day. All right, man. That we caught up with Instagram. If I missed y'all comments, I'm sorry about that. If y'all want to join us, we got somebody at the bottom that wants to join us. If y'all want to join us, man, y'all click the link that I'm about to put in, and we're gonna bring our boy on up. Bring him on up, Trey.
Yes, man. Hey, man, listen, man. With no further ado, man, y'all give it up for our guy, man, from the birdcage, man, Ryan the historian, man. Y'all give it up for my guy. Y'all give it up for our guy, Ryan. Well, hey, man, we gotta give up a hand clap for Ryan, man.
Appreciate you.
On, man.
Appreciate you.
Hey, Ron,
Rich, you know, yes, I was. Rich, I'm gonna go ahead and say this because see, you talking at the side of your ass right now. Tyler Algier only had one fumble in his career.
Hold on, Ryan.
Let's get no, hell no.
Going there.
No. No, I'm just saying no. But you do this. But you've done this all season so far. We all like me. We like Bijan. Wait a minute. We all like Bijan. No, I got you. Bijan. We all like Bijan, but let's be real. Bijan has put the ball on the turf more than anybody on this team.
I ain't saying
go ahead and look last year to even this year.
I remember one game last year he had a long ass run and fumble, but I was so pissed.
Yeah, Ryan, you
he did.
You keep going.
He mostly did.
But yeah, I'm not talking about.
Hold up, real quick, fellas. My bad. I'm gonna try to come back in. Hold up, I'm having some issues with this thing, real quick. Let me come right back in.
Yeah. Keep going in and out. It's all good. Yeah, man. Like, hey, man, the man. Like, I just don't understand the Tyler Algier hate. I didn't realize that you didn't like Tyler Algier. That's terrible, B. Rich. It's terrible. It's terrible.
Man, hey, I'm just gonna say this.
What's it?
Those are not the words that are coming out my mouth. I like Tyler Algier. I like Bijan better. It's that simple.
Okay. I don't understand why you're harping on one mistake.
I think it's a good because he almost cost us the game. I don't like that shit. He should have held on to the ball.
Okay.
I gotta look it up, man. I think Tyler has fumbled before. I gotta look. I think he has. I remember his first year he may have fumbled, actually.
I ain't even gonna lie, man. If Ryan said that was his first fumble, I tend to believe
Ryan be on top of shit, but I believe he fumbled his first year. I remember him losing the ball.
If Ryan said that was his first fumble, I'm gonna go.
I'm back. Ryan. No, that was Tyler Algier's first fumble. He does not put the ball on the ground. He's been like that since he was at BYU. Think about it. The man. I'm gonna look this up. Go ahead. Because here's the thing: the man led the nation in rushing for 2 years, his junior year and his senior year. And people forget that he also was a linebacker at BYU as well when he first started. So you got a guy that's not afraid of contact, that understands how to dole out punishment. So now I heard you talk about the fact that he got stopped on the 3rd and 1. Okay, here's my thing. I've seen Bijan get stuffed on many 4th and 1s. I can tell you 6 of them right now. A couple with Arthur Smith last year and 3 of them this year. 6. Tyler Algier rarely gets stuffed. Rarely gets stuffed.
6.
Tyler Algier falls forward. And here's the thing. He broke. Let's be real. He broke your favorite running back, Mr. William Andrews' record by sharing carries with 3 other backs, and he wasn't even a full-time starter. And he broke William Andrews' record.
Let me say this. It took 17 games, sir. That don't count.
Hey, but he was sharing the ball with 3 other dudes.
William Andrews had 14 games to do it. What you mean?
But think about it. William Andrews also was a starter. Tyler Algier wasn't a starter.
If I get 14, 15,
it's not but nothing. Okay, but here's the thing.
More games.
When you're sharing the rock with Cordell Patterson, what's the kid's name? He only played one game and he got hurt. I'm just saying.
I'm not gonna let you say that.
Nah, he shared the
characters that he had 1,000 yards rushing. Man, go on somewhere with that.
And Duke, and I almost forgot about old Duke Huntley or whatnot. He was sharing the carries with Duke towards Achilles. So you had 3 backs that he was sharing that ball with. That's the difference. William only shared with Lynn Kane, and Lynn was getting less carries.
That's not true. William had to share it with Gerald Riggs and Lynn Kane. What you mean?
No, when Riggs came. No, when Riggs came. Riggs came after.
Which year are you talking about? I know that.
Riggs. No, because his name. William Andrews came in 1979, bro.
I know that.
He came in 79 when he was a rookie.
But what I'm saying is, all his career he had to share with his running backs. He had to share with Lynn Kane. He had to share with
But it was only. But here's the thing, though. He was mainly the bell cow for the Falcons when he was sharing carries.
Hold on,
Lynn Kane was mainly rotational
so was
piece.
Tyler Algier his first year. He was the main dude. So you picking and choosing, sir.
Now,
but here's the thing, William was getting more. But William.
Cordell started off as the main.
But think about it. William was getting. But let's be real. William Andrews was getting 10, 15 carries a game. Tyler Algier's only getting 3 to 4 carries a game now.
Not his. Oh, you said now. Okay, not his first year.
Yeah, he's getting now his first year. It was, you got to remember, his first year he started to work into the rotation because Duke Huntley was starting over him. Algier was the 4th string back
at preseason, bro. And he proved himself. And at the end of the year, he was the main dude, bro.
No, but but think about it. Damian Williams was the starter. Cordell Patterson was the number 2. Duke Huntley was the 3rd, and then Tyler Algier was the 4th. When Damian Williams went down with that injury, I'm just saying.
At the end of the year,
I'm saying,
who was the man? Who had took their spot? Just like when Jamal.
It became Algier after Duke Huntley tore his Achilles. It came after Duke Huntley tore his Achilles, bro. Come on, man. Don't do him like that.
I do who like what? You trying to make it seem like Algier wasn't
no, think about it, dude. Algier was not that dude that was starting his first year like that. He wasn't. He was getting yardage or whatnot when Huntley got hurt. But to move on from that running back argument, because I know me and you'll be going at it all day with that one. But defensively, and what I saw defensively, I'll say this Sunday. We actually need to get a zero technique. We need to get one of them fat boys or whatnot that you can put his belly in the wheelbarrow and just literally just drop it in front of folks or whatnot. You know how the old lady at the church had that fat on the back of her arm and used to mix the greens in the pot after Sunday service? We need one of them defensive linemen, bro. And real talk, no, I mean, it's just being honest. Right now, we truly don't have a true zero technique to play in this 3-4 defense. And when you look at the 3-4 defense that we play, you have to have somebody that can push the pocket. We can't push the pocket in the middle. We're able to use our speed guys on the outside, but that's only going to go but so far. Because if we do get up against a team that can run the ball or whatnot, we're going to have to be able to stop the run. That's been one of our deficiencies this year defensively. The secondary is the strength of this defense, period. We got to get the linebacking core a little bit better. Hopefully Troy Anderson comes back. But I just saw a lot of things that concern me. Even though we won the game, I'm fine with it. But I would like to see us be able to stop the run a little bit better than what we have been able to this year. That's just me. And I think offensively, like I said, by week 7 or 8, I said we were going to be able to click on all cylinders with Kirk once he's comfortable and if they give him time. And so far, it looks great. But
you went out for a second there, Ryan.
You know it was cold. Cold.
Oh, I'm sorry. So I was saying,
Oh, so it was cold.
What'd you say, B Rich?
When they blitzed Kirk, man, like he's one of the best blitz pickup quarterbacks in the league, man. He threw that ball to Mooney, man, and how they picked Diggs out the way when they broke down the play. Man, Kirk just knew because if you look at Jake Matthews' side, they had a dude running free and clear towards Kirk Cousins. And if Kirk would have just hesitated at all, it probably would have been another sack for a fumble, man. That was just he just knows the reads, man. He knows the hot reads, man. Shout out to Kirk Cousins, bro.
That was, and I gotta say, I agree with you on that because I saw it coming, and I said, man, Kirk had eyes on the side of his head, and he knew it was coming. He knew he was gonna get hit. And the route that they ran Mooney on when he actually came back and ran that choice wheel route, deep wheel route or whatnot, Kirk just put it in the area where he could go get it. And they made Diggs choose because either way, Diggs was going to be beat either way, whether if it was inside the hash or whether it was going to be outside. So that was a perfect play call by Zach Robinson on that play. So that fourth down play was beautiful. I got to give it to him. But
Hey, Ryan.
I what's up?
Nah, I was just finna say, man, we appreciate you coming through, man. Man, we appreciate you coming through, man. Going off on Be Rich about this Tyler Algier hate and dislike.
Hey,
Man,
he is right though.
you know
Tyler
I
never fumbled.
appreciate it.
He is right though. Tyler
Don't
never
worry.
fumbled. I
Hey,
looked
hey,
it
I'm gonna
up.
ladies and
slide on out of
gentlemen,
here. I appreciate y'all, man.
ladies and gentlemen, everybody out there in the Instagram world, the YouTube world, Facebook world, this is Ryan the Historian. He has a show, Birdcage LLC. Tell them where they can find you, Ryan. Y'all check Ryan out.
Y'all can find us on YouTube 8 p.m. on Thursday nights or even on X. We also have a pregame meal before every Falcons game, and also a postgame show, the party line and or the benediction if we lose. We haven't had many benedictions, so I'm good with that. But check us out. You either get right or you get left. We have some interviews that are on there as well, former players. We got Carl Mecklenburg coming up on the 13th, man, before the Broncos game. If y'all know anything about old school football, he played in those 3 Super Bowls that Elway lost. So we got him coming to us to talk a little football before the Falcons Broncos game coming up in a week and a half. So y'all please, please, please check us out. And before I leave, y'all hit the like and subscribe button for these guys if you're on YouTube. They put out great content every week. Every week they put out great content. And y'all just do your due diligence and give these guys some good likes and help their algorithm get up because they bring it to you every week, man. So I appreciate y'all letting me step on. Y'all keep doing great things or whatnot, and I'll catch y'all later. You get right, you get left. Peace.
All right,
Thank you,
Ryan.
Appreciate you, man.
Hey, man, shout out to Ryan, man. Man, let's see, somebody had to come through. Somebody had to come through and stop you from just piling on Tyler Algier about one fumble, my guy. One fumble.
He was
One
right.
fumble, man.
Ryan was right. Tyler has never fumbled until that game.
So something that I want us to talk about, man. I mean, it's really the same thing. And everybody out there, man, you can put in the chat, man. You can put good or bad when I ask you this question because we've been talking about it already, but we can go ahead and say it. It's halfway through the season. How do you feel about your season prediction now? Do you feel good about your team or you feel bad about your team? Let us know the name. Let us know how you feel. I know we got mostly Falcon fans on here, so let us know. Just put good or bad on how you feel about what you've seen and where we headed. Man,
let me check in with our Twitter. You want to say what you got to say?
Go ahead. Check in with Twitter. Go ahead.
All right,
check
Trap
in with
Man
X.
says Tyler didn't start till the and still make the yards. He agree with you. He didn't play the first game. Okay, he did in 16 games. My bad. Certified says rise up. Mike W.com says love what you y'all boys do. Louisiana Falcons fans, I need that picture with y'all boys. My first Falcons home game. All right, that's what's up. He says I'd love to see both running backs in the game most of the time. Trap for the brand says Tyler get more yards after the carry. He'll get an extra 3 to 5 yards after the tackle. That's what's up. Damn Fool says my dudes salute. Mike says nah, Tyler tough, man. Hey y'all, I agree. Tyler's tough. I like Tyler. Fat Larry says only game we really lost was Seattle. Man, yeah, we got our ass beat. Fat Larry. Classic says we good. 185 Customer says my guy, this Madison dead. All right, that's what's up. And then El Salvador Blue says good. What's up? Shout out to you.
Hey man, Tyrone, what's up, man? Hey man, this one of my unks, man. He more like more like an older brother, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. What's up with you, Tyrone, man? So whenever you hear me, always talking about my partner Adrian. Be Rich, you heard me talking about my partner Adrian that I grew up with. Yeah, that's his uncle. That's his uncle right there, man.
Okay, what's up, Tyrone? I heard a lot about Adrian, man. A lot of good stuff.
He always been like an older brother, man. I always show me love, man. I'm talking about hilarious too, man. Real hilarious, man. But yeah, so 6-3. Okay, before we move on from the Falcons, Saints fired their head coach. They got a new coach that's gonna take over for this week. I was hearing some guys, Randy Mack talk about that new coach energy, which I think there's something to it. A lot of times when teams switch over to an interim coach, that first game they play really well. What do you expect from this game against the Saints? Atlanta Falcons versus the Saints. It is hate week. We haven't forgotten. Just because the Saints been struggling doesn't mean that we've forgotten that it's hate week, because I damn sure know. I damn sure know that they haven't forgotten. So how you feel, B Rich?
Well, I mean, whenever we play the Saints, man, you gotta throw the records out the door, no matter who's up or down, man, because it's gonna be a
Facts.
tough one. We are playing in New Orleans, and the Saints want to win it for their fans. And man, how the mighty has fallen. The first two games of the year, you couldn't tell me nothing about the Saints offense. They were putting up 45 points each game. They had me really shook. I was like, whoa. And we was not doing well the first two games of the year. And I was like, damn, man, the Saints is clicking on all cylinders. Seemed like when they played the Falcons roughed up a couple of their key pieces, and they still ain't recovered. Derek Carr, you know, he had a bad game, and then the number 7 dude, the tight end, quarterback, all around running back, that guy, Hill, he got hurt, and then he just came back last game and did good. So I am concerned about this game this week. I do feel like the new coach factor, it is something to that. It seemed like the Falcons, it's never easy for us. It's never easy. But you know, we do have the momentum on our side, and the Saints have the energy of wanting to kick our ass on their side. So we shall see. It's gonna be a brawl, man. But I think we'll pull it off, man. I just think it's our year. You know, we took the curse off, Trey. It's our year. Would we be upset, Trey? You're not. I can't hear you. Is it me? Can y'all hear Trey?
Yeah. My mic had cut off for some reason.
All
So
right.
would y'all? This is a good question from Micah Turner.
Yeah.
Would y'all be upset if we didn't make a move today? I wanna take this one first.
All right.
So Micah, I'm gonna say no. I would not be upset. I would not be mad. Would I be disappointed? I don't know if that's considered the same thing. I would be disappointed, but I do know if we don't make a move, I don't think it's going to be because of a lack of trying. I think Terry Fontenot has shown, we've seen reports come out and seen the players that he's been after in previous seasons come trade deadline. We thought we had Montez Sweat locked up and coming back home last year. And so a lot of people were up in arms about the move that Terry didn't seem to make, but then we found out the Falcons tried their best to get him in here. So I do believe if they don't make a move, then it must have been something that the Falcons they just couldn't give up. You know what I'm saying? They just could not give up. I do believe no matter how it shakes out, I believe Terry is going to be looking for a pass rusher. So I don't think I would be disappointed because I want to see a pass rusher. I wouldn't be mad. And I don't know if being disappointed and mad are the same thing, you know, and would be considered the same thing in this situation. But I do know no matter what, I believe that our GM is trying his best to get a pass rush in here. No matter what they say about sacks coming, I do believe that they're going to, oh, no, my man said Ebiketie will die. Oh, yeah, we dead then. Hey, boy, AK starter pistol ain't doing nothing out there.
Yeah, I like your take, Trey. Real quick. Tyrone Patton says, I would love to come on the show and talk some football. Well, you can come on right now, Tyrone. I'll leave a link. Matter of fact, I'll pin the link up to where if you want to join, come on up, man. Where's the link? Where's the link? Where's the link? Where is the link?
My man AD 347 33474G said Ebiketie. Hey man, but
that's the link right there, man. Go ahead, Trey.
Man, starter pistol ain't doing, man. But hey, starter pistol guy, man. He got him a sack. He got him a sack this past week, and we looking for a lot out of Ebiketie, man. We hoping Ebiketie can grow.
Starter pistol, man.
Cause they were calling him AK, man. He ain't been playing like an AK, boy. AKs, boy, they rip through things and tear people up. And he ain't been playing like an AK. He been playing like a starter pistol. I told y'all that scene from Harlem Nights when they had their tummy gun, and then you hear bow, bow. That's so far. That's been Ebiketie. He been the man with the starter pistol right at the end after people were firing their tummy guns. And he needs to grow and he needs to become an even better pass rusher. If he does, man, the skies can be the limit for this defense. This defense really is only missing an elite pass rusher. Our secondary is playing very well with an anemic pass rush. So just imagine if heat is being put on the quarterback on a consistent basis.
You know what I like to
Man, if
see?
you
My
what's up?
dream. Well, my dream would be get Miles Garrett, but like a more
Realistic dream.
realistic dream would be to get Calais and get the guy for the Giants. That would be dope if we could pull that off. I think
Man,
that's possible.
Calais didn't want to stay, man. It's funny how things work out. Calais went to a
Oh,
team where it seemed like it was better for him, and I
hey,
can't lie. Looking on paper, boy, Miami looked like the better spot. But once the quarterback gets hurt,
hey,
tough sledding.
hey, Trey, we decided to keep Lorenzo, right? Over guess who?
Who?
Bud Dupree. And the Bud
Hey, man,
Dupree's
they
having
should
a
they
great
should
year.
have kept Bud.
Yeah.
They should have kept Bud. But Bud's playing well out in LA, right, with
Chargers.
the Chargers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
has like
yeah.
4 or 6 sacks. I can't remember. It's either four. He has a lot of sacks, maybe 5, and he's doing really good, man.
Man, let me go through some of these comments. I see a couple comments that I
All
definitely
right.
want to address, man. So I'll start back with Arthur Moore. He said we need to make a move today. Everyone is on board with we need to make a move on the pass rusher. I agree. I agree. We do. If they don't get it done, I think it's just because they would have had to give up way too much, far too much. Anthony Williams said I would be dissatisfied. We need another pass rusher ASAP. I agree, boy. Break the glass, get the emergency phone. We definitely need one. Like I told you, man, AD 34-74 said Elbuquerque will die. We're gonna stay put, but Lord knows, I hope not. Man, chronic pain. He says I'd be less optimistic of our chances to go deep into the playoffs if Terry doesn't get a pass rusher today. Like, I mean, you're gonna need the pass rush. You're gonna need the pass rush come the playoffs. And then Michael Turner again. He said, "Can we give some love to Coleslaw?" That's how I know Michael, boy. He been on here rocking with us. Because if the people who don't know, that's what we call Caleb McGarry, Caleb Coleslaw McGarry, because he is the side nobody wants. So Michael, I will take this time. I'm man enough to take some time right now, and I will say, since Caleb McGarry, I won't even call him Coleslaw at the moment. I
That's what's
won't
up.
call him coleslaw at the
That's what's
moment.
up. He's earned his
I
name
want.
back.
I'm gonna call him cabbage. We hadn't turned the cabbage into coleslaw. He's still some cabbage though. So
Nah,
Caleb
man, you can't
Cabbage
do that. He's
McGarry.
doing good, man. He's doing good. Trey, stop.
So no. I am going to give him some love since he came back from injury. He feel right in, and he has not been a liability. He's been playing well. The right side of that line has not been where we've had most of the issues. The majority of the issues have been coming from our center position, which we know we are starting a backup center to already start with, and then he got hurt in one of the games, and then our our backup to the backup singer came in. You know how, like, if it was a group, there's a backup singer, but then there's somebody who like works as an assistant but can sing as well. The assistant had to come in for the backup singer when the real singer got hurt and the
And
backup singer got hurt.
he's one of your
So
favorite drinks, Trey.
what what
Hennessy.
what Oh
Hennessy.
man, you know what Hennessy used to be, man. Hennessy not my favorite drink anymore. It used to be though. But yeah, man. So Trey, this is coming from Trey Montgomery himself. Trey Montgomery is man enough to say Caleb McGarry has been playing well. Good job, Caleb. We need you on that right side. We've needed you this entire time. We have to shore that right side up. Pass rush wise, when they rushing us and rushing Kirk, because Kirk can't move. Kirk ain't finna run nowhere. And we need to be able to run the ball. So shout out to Caleb McGarry, Caleb Coleslaw, man, for playing well. All right.
Yeah, Michael turned a good one, man. Shout out for real. He has stepped up, but we got to give him. We got to give him now. Looking back, man, he went up against T.J. Watt, and the offense coordinator would not give him help, and he got dominated. So that's how he got the name. You got some more to read off? 'Cause I got some Twitter too.
Yeah, man. Arthur Moore said Dupree is his hometown homie.
Okay,
And so
making
yeah,
Georgia.
be rich and Bud the pretty cool, man. So you gonna have to tell her. Remember his name, Arthur Moore, man. See
All
you
right,
tell him,
all
man.
right,
Somebody from his hometown. Then
all
we
right.
got Jared Stark. It says Sunday needs to be a revenge day. Remember what they did to us last year. Oh, so you feel like we need to run the score up on them boys.
Hell
And
yeah,
when they
Joe.
not playing well, we run the score up on them boys.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
ain't even mad at that. And then Chronic Pain, man, he says you don't miss what you have till it's gone. Oh, Caleb. I really didn't miss Caleb while he was out, but I must I must say since he's been back, he's been playing well. But I do miss our center. I do miss our center. Go ahead, be rich, man. Let us know
All
what's
right,
going on in the Instagram verse.
all right, all right, all right. Instagram world. Damn fools said, "Well, who you giving up is what I gotta ask. I guess you talking about trades. I'm happy they giving Malone some play. Other than special teams, been waiting to see him. D'Angelo and Ebiketie won't develop without playing time. They'll be finalists from Fat Larry. Cedric, now I've been wanting to talk about this. He said, and a linebacker that can go sideline to sideline. I agree, man. Because
Yes.
when I saw Dak Prescott running to the left, man, and I saw our linebackers and I saw him out running the linebackers, I was like, what in the world is going on? I'm not used to seeing Falcons with slow linebackers. We always had fast linebackers the past couple of years. I agree with you, Cedric. We're sorely missing that. I will give a shout out to Ellis. Ellis did step up last game, which he kind of been suspect for me for the past couple games before that. Cedric says, laughing my ass off, coleslaw McGarry. That's your first time hearing that? That's what's up. All right. I guess we caught up on IG, man.
Yeah, man, in the Instaverse. And so we'll see what more playing time if Ebiketie becomes a real factor. I believe Ebiketie has had enough playing time to show himself. You look at Ojolari, who they talking about bringing in. We drafted Ebiketie ahead of Ojolari. So that says a lot right there. So we talking about trading for a pass rusher that we could have drafted instead of Ebiketie. But who knows? To his point, maybe it's development. Maybe they both got two different types of development that helped Ojolari become a better pass rusher than Ebiketie, man. All right, so look, we getting close to time where we get up out of here, man. So let's run to another subject that's dear to our hearts around here. But we're gonna stay on the football field. Now, you guys, we talked about this on our Saturday live in-person show. If you missed it, the Waterboy show, we teamed up with the Crush Sports Show, and we did a live show in front of a live audience, man, at Gresham Giles, over off Chattahoochee, Gresham Giles in Studio 6. Please come out and rock with us on our next live event. We won't be doing another one until next year, somewhere near the beginning of the year or before spring. And it's a good time. We do the show in person. We record the show. We bring we give the audience a chance to participate. But anyway, during our live show, I just had to plug that. During our live show, I asked a simple question. A simple question, Be Rich, and I want you to answer, and I want everybody in the chat to go crazy who've been watching to answer this question. What the heck is wrong with Carson Beck? What the heck is wrong with Carson Beck? Take the floor, Be Rich. The floor is yours, my guy.
So I learned doing that show that Carson Beck got a lot of NIL money. He's riding around in Athens in a Lambo, the Urus, and some other cars. I think the money has gone to his head. I think he's out there banging all the fraternity girls or whatever he's doing, and he's not paying attention to what's going on. Like 3 picks. I think that Trey, I think he went to the local wing spot down there, the Athens wing spot, man, and he got the wrong order, man. He ain't recovered since because he's playing like he ate some Dookie Pepper wings, and he's playing like Dookie, man. So I think he was in the Urus, pulled up to the wing spot, tried to order some lemon pepper, got the Dookie Pepper, and it just ain't been able to shake it off. But he got to. Got a tough one this week and a tough one next week. I don't know, man.
So we see our boy, man, Tav, man, man, Tavis, man, that's our boy, man. So he says Carson is overrated. All right. I think I think that's definitely a part of it. I think we all, myself included, because Carson Beck, he does, man, he like he throws a beautiful spiral. Like he can spin it. I must say, man, when his passes are accurate, he can spin it. It makes him look like a competent quarterback. He has just enough athleticism to get you, 5, 6 yards here and there. But I think I was wrong about Carson Beck. I just don't think that you throw multiple interceptions in multiple games without being a little bit overrated. You know what I'm saying? Because um he came in, they were talking about him being the number one quarterback that might come out this year into the draft. And it's just no way. It's no way you throw three. You had two picks and one fumble against Alabama, and your team almost won. You had three picks against Texas, and we did win. Three picks against Florida. And to be honest, Kirby and the rest of that coaching staff and his amazing teammates, who shout out to them, they have been keeping him from getting snatched out of the starting lineup. Because I guarantee you, had they lost those games instead of pulling out the win, he wouldn't still be on the center. There's no way you can throw multiple picks in multiple games. And the thing that's scary is what's to stop him from doing that when the Georgia Bulldogs need it most. And if it's not multiple, what's to stop him from throwing an interception in a crucial moment, in a gotta have it moment against, Texas again down the road, or Alabama, or Ohio State, or Penn State, or Oregon. I know we look at these teams as Georgia being superior, but there's gonna come a moment, whether Georgia is superior or not, that Beck is gonna have to make a play, and he can't play like he's playing now. So I hope Kirby is getting them right. My man Al Spike says Beck has the Jake Fromm syndrome. There's no other QB on the roster good enough to threaten or push him, and that could be it. I know a lot of people want to see Gunnar Stockton, but we'll see. But as of right now, I can't believe that Kirby is 100% confident in Carson Beck. I can't believe it. Yeah, you on mute, B Rich.
I was saying Arthur Moore says, bro, you have to admit he has a good case of amnesia because not too many quarterbacks come back from three picks. Yes, it's starting to become consistent, Arthur.
Yeah, I give him that. In the Alabama game, I was like, oh man, he bounced back from three turnovers. Man, he showed some moxie. People love to use that word when it comes to he has moxie. You know what I'm saying? They love to use moxie, but then he turned around against Texas and threw three picks, and then he turned around against Florida and threw three picks, and that that's not just a trend. You know what I mean? That's who you are.
Fat Larry says mediocre QB on a good football team. Fat Larry says he ain't it simple. But the butter says I think he is overconfident that no one will take his job.
Mm.
Said one of one says got to read to feel better. Man, he gotta do something, man, because he gotta do something, man. He gotta do something for real. I mean, can it be possible that he keep throwing multiple turn picks, man, in the game? Seem like you get that on out after all this. Is it still that possible for him to throw another three, another two, another one? Like, it seems like he gonna get that out of the system before we play Tennessee, Trey, in the next game also.
Man, I didn't even bring up Tennessee. I named all those other teams. I'm talking about playoff down the road. I've gotten ahead of myself. You're right. You gotta make sure you take care of the ball against Tennessee. I forgot. My bad. Like, because I'm not one who likes to disrespect opponents and just overlook teams, especially teams that play well. He can't keep doing it, and we have to get like Carson Beck is the type of quarterback that needs a dominant running game. Period, point blank. He needs it done. I know some people blame it on Bobo, and as much as I've had my issues with Bobo in the past, I can't put these picks on Bobo. I just can't. I can't put these picks on Bobo. I can't do it. And so Stetson Bennett, once again, if you will accept my humble apology, sir. You know what I'm saying? Because the times I talked bad about Stetson Bennett in the past, man, how I would love for them to have a player who played up to Stetson's level behind center right now.
I do want to take the time to tell everybody that make sure that you follow us, that you leave a comment, that you support what we got going on. I call it digital currency, which is free. So if you can, man, go to our YouTube, our Facebook, our TikTok, our IG, our Twitter, everything, man. Follow us, leave a comment. It helps us out, man. It helps get the algorithm going. It helps make our show get more popular. So please, please, please take that time. Also, we have merch. We have t-shirts. If you like the t-shirt, type in the chat, type in the capital letter T, and we will follow up with the link for you to how you can get the t-shirts. And I will put the link in this chat as well to get the t-shirts going. So please, please, please support us, man. Let us know what's going on.
Yeah, man. But we appreciate everybody coming out to the live. I know we talked about do you want to touch on the Hawks a little bit before we go?
Yeah, let's hit that hour mark. Then we can go ahead and shut it down, man.
Yeah, I mean we gonna hit the hour mark before we go ahead and get off. But I'm just starting to get the wind down going, my guy. Starting to get the wind down going. Hey, also, y'all, we dropped a new post today. It's Hate Week, so we dropped the post talking about the amazing interception from Deion Jones. We intercepted Drew Brees to get the game-winning INT back in, I think that was 2018. Hey, man, like, please, man, go look for the post. You can find it on Facebook. You can find it on YouTube. You can find it on IG. You can find it any and everywhere. It still needs to be posted to X. Go and look for it. Please like it. Leave a comment. Go watch it. Support it. It's a great post with a great story about that particular evening from both of our perspectives on what happened. B. Rich was watching the game at home. I was at the game. And I really think it's a post that people can enjoy. And it was a great Falcon moment. So if you get the opportunity, go check that out. Go check that out. And so one thing I will just touch on for a quick second, man, the Atlanta Hawks. Let me tell you, man. Let me tell you about my son, my guy. Let me tell you. So you know we do barbershop predictions, right? So we do barbershop predictions. You know, that's a segment that I approached you with and told you I wanted to start doing because I thought it was good content for us. So me and my wife were talking about, trying to set plans for, what I want to do once football season ends. And so I was like, yeah, I said, I'm gonna do some barbershop predictions for basketball. When the playoffs get, my son says, oh, so you're gonna do other teams, right? And I was like, what? He said, you're going to do other teams, right? Because we know the Hawks ain't going to be nowhere near the playoffs. And then he said, I'm just trying to get some clarity, man. I'm just trying to get some clarity because you know the Hawks ain't making the playoffs. That's what my firstborn said, man. He chumped me off and the Hawks off in one fell swoop. I mean, and the crazy thing about it, the man didn't even laugh, grin, or chuckle. He was looking at me dead serious, like, come on, Pop. Like, the Hawks not going anywhere near the playoffs, man. That's what he said. That's what my little homie said, man. So how do you feel about where we are a few games in? Of course, we're injured. We're hurt. But how you feel about where the Hawks are right now?
All right, before I get into that, man, I just posted the link. If you like a t-shirt, some merch, we got some nice shirts. Go ahead and click that link. And I do want to read one comment from Instagram. It's from El Salvador Blue. She says, "Great show, helps unwind at the of a hectic day, entertaining. At the end of a hectic day, entertaining, man. That's what's up. Thank you, El Salvador Blue. Appreciate that. All right, the Hawks, man. Whew, I've never seen a Hawks team to start a year off with so many injuries, man, from key contributors. At one point, we had 5 people that were out. And Trey got hurt last night. I don't know the update on his injury. Something with his ribs. He could be out as well. Man, um, Trey, I think you said it, man. It could be the trainers, man. I know we had that lady from Golden State that was doing her thing, but this year, man, like I don't know, like we have to blame that on the training team, man, because everybody's getting hurt, man. We got Bogey hurt, we got DeAndre Hunter, who's always hurt. We had Big O hurt, we had Dyson Daniels hurt. We had the Harry the Hawk hurt. We had a couple cheerleaders hurt. Man, it's just they all hurt.
Not a couple cheerleaders.
I don't know what's going on, bro.
Hey, I must say this: positives. And we'll be back to do another live at some point where we focus mainly on Hawks. Um, real quick, positives. Defense. Defense. Now you can't do nothing against the Celtics, man, and the way they rain threes, man, it was tough. It was tough, especially when you got players and cheerleaders hurt. I mean, it's tough. You know what I'm saying? It's tough. But defense has been better. Dyson Daniels, you know what? I really like Dyson Daniels. B Rich was on the Dyson Daniels train, but at the same time, any new player, B Rich is gonna be on that. He's gonna be on that train and gonna hype them up just because.
I like Zach Rich,
I will never forget the Joey Harrington thing. I would never let him live that
with
down.
The Hawks, bro. That's the fact.
I never let him live the Joey Harrington
Hawks,
down. The Ray Edwards, like he been cheering for
I
all
didn't
these
say
guys.
That about no Ray
Edwards,
you know what I'm saying? He just made it up. He said, pull it out.
Far as I'm concerned, you know what I mean. But seriously though, Dyson Daniels has been playing well, and after a first 2 or 3 games, Jalen Johnson is understanding how to be that second option. I think at first he may have been putting a little pressure on himself and may have been trying to figure out how to be that second option, because before he was the 4th to 5th option on the team offensively, and now he's the second option, and he's using his strengths, man. He's gotten better from 3, but he'll bring it to the rack. Like he does a good job identifying when he has a smaller man on him. He doesn't settle for the jump shot. He brings the ball to the paint, and he punishes whatever defender is trying to guard him with a tough layup, which really not that tough for him, to be honest. It looks effortless, or a dunk. So shout out to Jalen Johnson. Shout out to Dyson Daniels and his defense. Dyson Daniels got one of the craziest little layups he was doing. I'm talking, it's just crazy the way he does it, but it's smooth, and I must say, I missed DeJounte just as a player, and I like what he brought to the team, his personality. But on the defensive end, Dyson Daniels is an upgrade from DeJounte on the defensive end, 100% an upgrade over DeJounte. Not offensively, but on the defensive end, he is. So let's see what the Hawks can do once they get healthy. I'm not going to bash them right now. I'm going to at least let the Hawks get into December, or get around Christmas before I have a real thought on where I think the season is headed. I leave things in our chat where I talk about it, but I'm going to wait and I'm going to see where it is. And if Trae Young is out as well, then, I mean, the San Antonio Spurs are probably going to have a top 3, top 4 draft pick, and the Hawks will be still picking up the pieces with a late round draft pick from the Lakers, because the Lakers are playing phenomenal basketball here and there. So that's how I feel about the Hawks. We'll see, man. We'll see.
Hey, real quick, man. I want to let our sponsors take a little stab right quick. Hold on. Oh man, Trey, you got it, bro. Oh, thank you, brother. It's my very own The Water Boy Show T-shirt, man.
Sorry, my brother. You got to get your own. And order your Water Boy Show T-shirt today.
Yeah, man. Here's the link for the T-shirt. It's right there. It's in the chat. If y'all if you guys want to purchase the T-shirt, if you go to our Instagram and you look at yesterday's post about the T-shirts and type in shirt in the comments, it will be a link that's sent to your DM to purchase a shirt. Please support us, man. Thank you. Once again, like I say, go to all our social medias, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, like, subscribe, share. I feel like one of those YouTubers. Like, subscribe, so shit. Who your son say Drake look like?
Drake May say like a YouTuber. Please like, share, and subscribe.
All right, man. Far as the Hawks, man, like I say, I'm a big I like the new pieces, so that makes it kind of interesting to watch more than last year. I like watching them this year. I like watching Dyson Daniels play. I like I like Zachary Ricochet, but it's been a struggle the past couple games, man, because he is not hitting his outside shot. He had a good game yesterday. I think he had 15 points. But he's not, that three's not following. But when it start falling, it's gonna start falling, man. He's a young kid, 19. It's gonna start falling for him. I see some. What's the word I'm looking for? I see some
moxie.
Out of him. I see some moxie. See some moxie.
That is the word of the episode, moxie.
Word of the episode. But now, I feel. I don't feel optimistic about the Hawks because I feel like, damn, we're losing all these games, and San Antonio has our first round pick. And the Lakers, we have that pick, and they are doing very, very well. Man, what about Cleveland, man? 8-0. I don't want to talk about Cleveland. It's all good. All right. What you got to say?
Yeah, man. Look, when you draft correctly, then you can bring in free agent pieces or trade for pieces that do well. The Hawks, like, it just is what it is. The rebuild was a failure, and so now we're in the second. We're in a whole nother rebuild. We're in a different rebuild. You know what I mean? We're in a different rebuild. The first rebuild that started with John Collins and Trae Young, it was a failure. It just was. DeAndre Hunter was part of that rebuild. Kevin Huerter was a part of that rebuild. Amari Spelling was a part of that rebuild. Cam Reddish was a part of that rebuild. AJ Griffin. AJ Griffin was part of it. We got Big O. Big O is still here, but Big O is a backup center. Like, he just is. Big O is not a starting caliber center in the NBA. He's just not. Like, you just look at the way the man plays. He's not a starting caliber center in my opinion. He's a good backup. I think he's a good backup. I don't see him as a starting center. I just don't see it. I don't see him as a starting center.
I see him as a starting center. I think he's
okay. The man had one great game. What other great games?
He had a good game last night too, Trey.
What he had last night?
Let me pull it up.
Because all you go off of is points. Like, somebody can get beat on defense 100 times, or somebody cannot do well rebounding or playing defense. But hey man, he scored such and such. But basketball is more than just what you score, my brother.
Don't put that on me, sir.
No, that's how you do. Like, that's what you've been doing with Trae all this time, man. Like, whatever, it doesn't matter how many turnovers Trae will have in the game. You'll throw out how much he scored. And it's like, dude, come on, man. Like, we have to talk about the entire picture.
That's how I do.
That is how you do.
All right. Big O had 10 rebounds, which is good. 2 steals, which is good. 18 points. That's
okay. All right. Shout out to Big O. Shout out to Big O in a game where I stopped watching the fourth quarter. I'm sure Boston probably put their bench in. Probably had some, and then Big O probably got about,
and then our
6 rebounds and got about 8 points. Center,
1 for 3, 5 rebounds, 2 points. Okay, Big O is much better starting center than Clint Capella, sir.
Hey man, let me tell you, man, you're not going places with Big O as your starting center. Just end of story. You're not going the long run, man. We've seen it. Like, man, what is he about to do against Joel Embiid? What is he about to do against that? I mean, what is he about to do? What is Big O gonna do against Joel?
We shall see.
Straight up.
Hey, DJ Phil Co 79 on Instagram. He said, "Who that, fam? I got an answer for you. It's Kudat, fam. Kudat." All right,
man. We ain't talking about Cool, boy. He be out here Craig Mackin, man, kicking mad flavor, like wide left and wide right, man. We ain't like Cool. We not saying no Cool or giving no Cool no kudos or nothing until Cool gets back consistent making kicks.
I hope you're right, Trey.
Straight up.
All right, Jamal Coleman, he says
they might as well get Big O in here and let Big O start kicking, since he'll start in center next. You're gonna think he'll start in kicker.
Jamal Coleman says, finally caught the show, guys. Let's go.
Hey, appreciate it, Jamal. Appreciate it, man. Well, look, we appreciate everybody coming out. We will be back to our regularly scheduled program on Mondays starting next week. You can catch us here and there. We're doing some Hawks games. We do like live, like watch parties where we sit, we watch the game, and we talk about it during the game. Please come hang out with us when we do those. I don't think we're gonna have any this particular weekend just because the Hawks
play tonight, man. The Hawks play tonight.
No, they don't. They just played a back-to-back.
Oh, Wednesday. They play Wednesday.
Yeah, and we talked about But I thought I was gonna be able to make that game. I actually talked with P Dukes about doing one Wednesday night, but I have to make a drive to Virginia Thursday morning, leaving at 4 a.m. So I'm not gonna be able to do the watch party Wednesday night.
Okay, all right, bet.
Yeah, because I gotta get up and drive 4 a.m. 4 a.m. we're gonna be on the road. But anyway, we will be doing some stuff about the Hawks. Like I said, I thought we were gonna be able to do either Wednesday or this weekend, but it's some personal things that we have going on. Our family, unfortunately, we lost a very, very amazing member of our family, man. Shout out to my cousin Adrian, who passed a couple weekends back. Man, we definitely gonna go and celebrate his life. Actually, in one of my recaps, we had him at the end of the video, just giving him, some celebration. We definitely gonna miss him, but yeah, I gotta head up to his homegoing services, so we won't be able to be on for Hawks live this weekend. But look for us coming on Monday, and then look for other Hawks things. And yeah, just come hang out with us when we do it, and we will be promoting the different thing. I appreciate it, fellas. Thank you, Jamal. Thank you, Tab. Appreciate that, man. And we will be promoting when we going live. So look for us next Monday. Y'all already know what it is, man. And always remember the Water Boys Show. We represent Atlanta because Atlanta represents us.
And we out, man.